Hello. Sam here, online health and fitness coach. And weight loss is a very common goal, one that you have probably set for yourself. And maybe you have been successful at losing weight, but then you gained it all back down the road. Or maybe you haven't been successful at all with weight loss and you struggle to even get that initial bout of weight loss. If your only goal relating to health and fitness is weight loss, you are probably going to fail, especially in the long run. We have all heard that most diets fail. Most people can't stick to a diet, and once they're done, they are just so excited to get back to normal. They're excited just to get back to living life normally. And then they gain all the weight that they lost back. But why? The sole focus was weight loss, losing as many pounds in the shortest amount of time as possible, cutting out all carbs, any and all carbs, eating a measly 1,200 calories a day and doing tons of cardio, following some weird 3, 10, or 14-day detox, or just following all the weird rules and all the off limits foods that certain diet has, or just any other unsustainable method. Now, I get it. These types of diets have a certain allure to them. They have a certain attraction. Follow these specific rules and you will lose weight. Zero thinking involved. It's super simple to just cut out carbs. It's super simple to follow that 3-day detox diet plan. They promise fast weight loss without any thought and zero learning. And you will lose weight. Anything that results in a calorie deficit will cause weight loss. No diet is magic or special. A calorie deficit is all that is needed for weight loss. And when weight loss is the number one main objective with no other considerations, the methods to achieving that weight loss don't matter. It doesn't matter if they're unsustainable. It doesn't matter if they're unhealthy. And it doesn't matter if it's enjoyable. And what matters is just that the scale goes down. And all of these types of diets, that is going to happen. But what usually happens with these crazy restrictive diets is they frickin' suck. The entire time you can't wait to just go back to eating normal. You start to crave pasta. You just want to be able to have a piece of pizza when you're out with friends. Once that weight loss is reached, that magic number on the scale is hit, the 10-day detox is over, or just plain old willpower fails, you go back to eating how you were eating before and just gain all that weight back, negating any of the progress that you made and really making all that hard work and all that restriction for really almost nothing. So what should you do instead? Am I saying don't have a goal to lose weight? No, absolutely not. Of course not. It is totally fine to have a goal of weight loss. Instead, I want you to think about the main objective to be building healthy behaviors and healthy habits that will help you build and create a lean, healthy, and fit life. If you make it the goal to live like a lean, fit, and healthy person, you will start to actually be living like a lean, fit, and healthy person, which results in weight loss. That big goal that's going to get you started is probably wanting to lose weight. And that's cool. Everybody has to start somewhere. Everyone has to have that little spark that makes them want to make a change. So that goal of weight loss, it's needed, it's necessary, it is okay. But then I want you to think about what behaviors would a lean, fit, and healthy you need to start doing? Would a lean, fit, and healthy you start to have to work out? Would a lean, fit, and healthy you start to eat more veggies? Would a lean, fit, and healthy you start to pay attention to their portion sizes? What types of behaviors would a fit, healthy you do to reach that lean, fit, and healthy body? If your main focus is that day to day, what it takes on a day to day basis to become the person that you want to be, to reach that goal, there will be no going back to normal. You will just be living your normal lifestyle. So, how do you create these more sustainable long-term goals if your goal is actually to lose weight? If you're like, I totally get this, but I really do just want to lose weight. How do you make that become more of a lifestyle and something that you can maintain forever? Break it down and create smarter goals. First, make that weight loss goal smarter. Make it more specific. Make it reasonable. You know, the SMART goal thing. It's helpful. So it's specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time bound. So that's what the SMART goal is. And yes, it is helpful to have that and be specific. So what does that look like? Well, how much weight do you want to lose? And when do you want to lose that by? And is it reasonable? Is that thought that you just had, is that reasonable and actually attainable? I'm going to suggest having a range. If you're going to have a weight loss goal, having a range is going to be ideal because you can't completely control exactly how much weight you will lose or what your weight is, especially on a day-to-day basis. So having that range will make it less stressful and there will be no disappointment if you don't hit that one specific number. So I talked about that goal being realistic. So if you make the goal to lose 50 pounds in 3 months, that is not realistic. Even if you do accomplish that, that is not a sustainable amount of weight. How you did that is not probably going to be sustainable long term. So what is sustainable? Losing about 0.7 to 1%. So 0.7% to 1% of your body weight per week. That is what is sustainable. So what does that look like? So say you are 200 pounds and you want to get down to 140. You do that math, the 0.7 or the 1%, that's about 1.5 to 2 pounds per week. So that means a reasonable amount of time to get down to that 140 is about 30 to 43 weeks or 7 to 10 months. So you want to give yourself 7 to 10 months minimum to lose that 60 pounds. Now, that's if everything goes perfectly. You have no weeks where you take a little bit of a break, you're on vacation. So really, is that reasonable? Maybe not. So maybe you're like, all right, I'm going to give myself 1 full year. I'm going to give myself 12 months to lose 60 pounds. Perfect. You've just made that goal specific. You want to lose 60 pounds. You want to get down to about 140. And you gave yourself a time. So you made it time bound. You said you're going to give yourself 12 months. So how that goal would look, instead of I want to lose weight, it is going to become I will weigh between 140 and 150 pounds 1 year from today. See how that goal has a lot more like oomph behind it? Yes. It feels a lot more exciting to say than just I want to lose weight. Now we're going to get into the important stuff. How are you going to do that? So that goal is great. That goal is awesome. That is how you're going to get the plan made for what you are going to do on a day-to-day basis. You're going to have to figure out what actions you need to take to reach that goal. So wanting to lose weight, you probably think, all right, I'm probably going to have to start exercising. I'm probably going to have to change how I'm eating a little bit, pay attention to my food quality and the quantity of food I'm eating. But that definitely needs to be more specific. Those are all great starting points, but how can you really narrow that down and turn it into something that you're like, yep, I am 100% sure this did or did not happen as you're doing it. Get specific. So start with just one or two things. You don't want to start with like 8,000 things at once because overwhelm everybody. No. So start with 1 to 2 things that you think feel the most important to you and feel the most doable. So maybe you decide, all right, I want to focus on exercise because that feels like I would really enjoy exercising, getting my body moving, and veggies because I already know I sort of like veggies and I think I can do that. Perfect. That is great. So what you could do is I'm going to strength train Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. And then I will eat 1 serving of vegetables with every meal. Perfect. You can tell if you've done that or not. You know, it is very easy to say, I did or I didn't eat a veggie with every meal, or I did or I didn't work out Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Trackable. So you can measure that. It's attainable. It's reasonable. Those are all things, they fall under that SMART goal umbrella. Great way to track that progress is putting an X on a calendar or in your planner or wherever you like each time you positively or each time you reach that goal or do that. So you would cross out your workouts on a Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Each day you eat a veggie with every meal, you can put an X on that day. And then it's very easy to track that consistency. Once that starts to feel easy, once those first habits that you started with feel easy, then you can add a new one. So say you're like, all right, these are feeling great, workouts are going great, veggies, pretty much a natural part of my meal now, I don't even really have to think about it. Maybe you decide, all right, I want to start focusing on getting more protein. So you could make the goal, I will eat 1 serving of lean protein with all of my meals. And then just keep repeating that process throughout the year. Well, technically forever, but you'll just keep repeating that process and build upon your current behaviors. Focus on the process. Focus on the behaviors. Focus on the habits. Weight loss can totally be a goal, but it should never be the only goal. Make consistency the goal. Make becoming someone who exercises the goal. Make finding new ways to make fruits and veggies even tastier the goal. Make eating and trying new smart carbs the goal. What happens is you create a lean, fit, and healthy life by practicing the behaviors and the habits that make up a lean, fit, and healthy life. Then that becomes your normal. That becomes who you are. There is no wanting to go back to normal just because that's you. This is how you live. You don't become a lean, fit, and healthy person because you lost 50 pounds. You become a lean, fit, and healthy person because you live like a lean, fit, and healthy person. And that is how you make weight loss last a lifetime. I am going to encourage you to look past the scale and look at what behaviors you want to embody in your life that will create that life that you want. Okay, so if you have found this helpful, hit that like button, subscribe, share it with a friend that you think may find this helpful. Leave a comment below and let me know what you think. Let me know what some of your goals are. Share that with me. If you have a question, please feel free to ask. But yeah, I will also link a video I did before down in the description about how I lost weight without counting calories. All right. Peace out, peeps.